Now, I'm currently on a quest to set up a nice, colorful tank, but not with African cichlids. I mean, these guys look great. I mean, look at the yellows, look at the OBs in there. I mean, look at the blues, look at the oranges. I mean, just plenty of color. Even in this tank right here, I mean, it's set up with this saltwater look, even though these aren't saltwater fish, with African cichlids. And I like what they were trying to do here, but it just, to me, seems very unnatural. They even tried to do it here, the fake live rock with the African cichlids. It's a good selling point, I think, to people that don't know much about cichlids. They'll think they're getting these, and they often build them as, oh, if you want to get as close to fresh water as possible, you want to go African cichlids. But I'm not a big African cichlid fan. I mean, there's plenty of freshwater fish with absolutely awesome colors. Now, some of them, like the liberinas here, they get large. That's one problem outside of African cichlids. A lot of the South American and Central American cichlids do have some size, whether it's Oscars, whether it's liberinas, whether it's, take your pick. Texas cichlids, but look at the colors. These colors are fantastic. And if you've got the right size tank, you can really set something up. Now, for me, I'm not going to set up a ginormous tank. It's just not in the cards for me, at least right now. I don't know if it ever will be, but I do want to set up a nice looking tank with some colorful fish. Now, there's lots of colorful fish that we can choose from that don't turn into monsters like these peacocks here. I mean, look at that starry night cichlid. That bad boy is he's screaming to get bought. Now, he's, Madagascar, from the Madagascar area, but I just don't want killers. And while he's not as well known of a killer as some other fish, he still does get a big size. Now, this is more my speed. Severums. I mean, here we have some gorgeous looking severums. They look really good. Severums get about 8 inches. Some severums can get up to 12 inches. But one of the problems I have with severums is the fact that they eat every plant known to man. Now, obviously, we've got angelfish that we could go with. I don't know, maybe an angel tank might do. I mean, there's a lot of different varieties of angelfish, and their colors can be exciting, but they kind of just sit and float. Now, look at these parrots. Oh, now, this is vibrant. Now, some people don't like the shape or the body style of the parrot, but parrots like this color is freaking ridiculous. The pop, and they've got, you've got the tiger parrots, and look at this. Now, here's a smaller fish. Rams don't get as big, and they look really good, but I don't know if I want small fish. I don't know what fish I want to go with. We got rainbows. Now, rainbows are not that small. I can see them from a distance, which is great because I often like to sit on my couch and look at my fish tanks from a distance, and I want to be able to see fish that I don't have to get up and walk over and always look at closely to enjoy. Now, on a desk, it works out great. Now, don't get me wrong. There's like a ton of small fish with personality and great colors and that go well with live plants. But they just don't hit the same way that big fish do. They just don't. I mean, these guys right here, they're going to get more color. I mean, you got a blue acara in there. And I actually have blue acara, so I'm not you know, against having those, and they actually get a decent size. I think any fish that gets close to 6 inches is more than fine. I mean, but look at these big, beautiful, nasty, kill you in a minute fish. I mean, that fish, the oranges and the white, they just jumping at you, right? And it's fresh water, not all the extra that goes along with having salt. Now, my own journey has started when it comes to freshwater fish. I've got a nice little group going. I've got some viejas that I'm trying to grow up, and they're already starting to color up. They're starting to get those reds and a little bit of blue and gold in the tail. So I'm well on my way to already establishing myself with some beautiful, big freshwater fish. But that does come with a price. They do come with aggression. I've got 2 viejas, and I've got to keep them in separate tanks. This guy is in my 75-gallon tank. The other vieja that I bought along with him is in my 125. They were fine, and now they're not. I also have a red tiger severum in this tank and another red tiger severum that I bought at the same time, and I have to keep them separate. So in this tank, I've got these 3 guys, and in my 125, I've got their counterparts. Now, I'm fine with having these guys just stay in my 75-gallon tank and grow just the 3 of them. But there's already starting to be a little aggression between these 3 fake buddies. I tell you. Now, I already realize what I'm going to have to do is rearrange this tank and maybe put one of them in my 55 in the basement for a little while, or in the other 75, and see if that helps to get them back on course with living peacefully with one another. The joys of fish. But I like them big and colorful. Now, in my 125, as I said before, I've got their counterparts, and he actually looks better than my guy in the 75. His reds are redder. His blue is coming in even better. And this guy was the same size as the red tiger in the 75, and he's double the size because obviously more water volume. He's growing faster. But you can see the colors in this guy are just absolutely ridiculous. And he'll get a good 12 inches. And like I said, I have some electric blue acara in there, and they have gorgeous colors, and they top out at 6 inches. Now, the one dull spot I have, but I just can't get rid of him because he's an absolute nut, and he's the joy of the party. And that's my green severum. He's in this tank as well. He doesn't like anybody, but he doesn't kill anybody. But at some point, I probably will have to take him out of this tank. Man, look at this. Look at the colors on this guy. Tell me freshwater fish don't have colors. Ugh. So I'm hoping that I can create a nice, colorful group and get them to coexist with one another and get to have both things I want. Large fish and colorful fish. Well, wish me luck. But until then, just remember, freshwater fish look just as good as saltwater fish, at least in my opinion. And plus, I gotta go clean this tank out. It looks absolutely nuts. Until next time. Be strong.